my heart is so heavy. Like a lot has been happening. So let's talk about this young woman in the picture. You can see that she's happy, she's dancing, and then on your left is her mother, Justice Ofili. According to report, the young woman is a doctor, and she just lost her life to the house helps. And let's go into details to tell you guys what I read and how it happened. So the house helps, the maids, including the driver, they conspire together and they rendered this young girl lifeless. And when they rendered her lifeless, they took her lifeless body out of their home apartment in Lagos and dumped her body by the roadside. They did it so that nobody will know that they conspired together and that they really buried her inside their home. So when they took her body outside of the house, apparently, little did they know that the house has a CCTV camera. So they were caught on the CCTV camera when I'm going to use some language that I don't want this video to be blocked. So they covered this part of her body and they used, that sharp knife, and they were shaking her on the neck, until she was lifeless. So they made away with a whole lot of money and personal belongings of they tried to run away with the personal properties of this younger man, and they were caught. So according to the police, they confessed. They're still in police custody. They confessed that it was 4 of them, 3 house girl, maybe I think 3 or 4 of them, including the driver. They plotted this plan together. But really what got me were some of the response of some Nigerians, the netizens on this internet. Let me pause. Oh, okay, let me just talk before I read their comments. Let me pause and read their comments, and let me remove my glasses. So some of these comments really got to me. Remember, sometimes people were so quick to go and being judgmental and leaving some comments without getting the full details of what really happened. So this house helps were only 2 weeks. I think you'll say a whole bunch of new people that were hired by this family to take care of the home and to do all the some of the domestic works. So many people were saying, according to the comment section, oh, do you know how her mother is a judge, how has she been judging other people? Is this because they are not nice to the house helps? Blah 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 blah. These particular ones, because I saw things very, very similar to this. Let me read it out to you guys, or maybe perhaps we can read these comments together. Okay, so this person said, some madams and ogas are very wicked to their workers, and this why you need to be good to your workers. Otherwise, you take anything you see. The other person say, if you are good, someone will never think evil or how to harm because God must blah blah blah. What is running down on some people's DNA? So a God created somebody really sat down and leave this kind of comment for a young woman that was found lifeless. I'm telling you, 80% of people were commenting similar comments. What is going on to my people? My people have really lost it. Nigerians, some of them have lost it. Not all of them. Some of them have lost it. Like no empathy,
So really, some
no
of these
sympathy.
comments
Wow.
really got to me. Dear Nigerians, dear people, dear world, in this part of the world, it is much, much easier to do a background check.
Please don't hire people that you don't know to work for you in your house. Don't hire strangers. If worst come to worst, if you have the money,
Go through agency. There are agencies that do responsible for hiring domestic workers. Go through them. You know, a lot happens in this world. Can you imagine only 2 weeks into the family and they plotted together already and destroyed the family. May her gentle soul rest in perfect peace.